myself Nimesh Prabhakar. Welcome to Automotive Electronics Lecture Series. In my previous lecture, I discussed about the driver information system. Then we discussed about the parking system. And last we discussed about the occupant protection system. Or we can also say that the supplement protection system. That is the part of the safety system like airbag and seat belt retention. Now in this lecture, we start new chapter, chapter number 5. And in this lecture, we discuss first one about the vehicle batteries. So there are a number of different types of batteries that used in the vehicle we discuss here. Then second one, we discuss about the alternator. So in this topic, we understand what is the alternator and why we use the alternator in the vehicle and how it works. So now the first one topic we discuss is the vehicle battery. The vehicle battery is used as a source of energy in the vehicle when the engine and the alternator is not running. Now, what are the requirements of the battery in the car, or we can say why we use the battery inside the car? So the battery used to provide the power storage and be able to supply it quickly enough to operate the vehicle starter motor. Battery allow the use of the parking light for a responsible time. Now the another application of the battery in the vehicle is to allow the operation of the accessories when the engine is not running. Now the next one application is to act as a swamp to damp out fluctuation of system voltage. And last one is to allow the dynamic memory and alarm system to remain active when the vehicle is left for a period of time. So because of this reason, we use the battery inside the car, or we can say these are the application of the battery inside the car. Now we discuss about the types of the battery. So there are the different types of battery available, but we discuss specific type of the battery. Like first one type is a starting, lighting and ignition battery, or is also known as the SLI. Then second one we discuss is the Li, or we can say lithium ion battery. And third one is the lead acid battery. So these are the types of the battery. Now we discuss the first one is the SLI, or we can say the starting, lighting and ignition batteries. So like the name suggests, apart from the starting the car, it power all the electronics like the interior and the exterior lights, infotainment system. The SLI's battery are made up of 6 gigavoltnic cell oriented in a series format which form a system and provide 12-volt supply. Each cell provides a 2.1 volt to give a total output of about 12.6 volt at full charge. Second one type of battery is the lithium ion battery. So a lithium ion battery has become famous for the last few years. As compared to the other batteries, the lithium ion battery significantly store more charges. So this is the main advantage, or we can say the advantage of the lithium ion batteries. Now the another plus point, or we can say the another advantage of this lithium ion battery is that this battery weight less than the conventional car batteries of the same power. So as compared with the other battery, so the weight of this lithium ion battery is low. Regardless of the use, the lifespan of the lithium-ion battery is long, which is about 5 to 10 years. So the lifespan of the battery is around 5 to 10 years. Now, the third one type battery is the lead acid battery. These are the batteries with the lowest maintenance. So here, this type of battery, the maintenance cost is very low compared to the other type of the batteries. Unlike the other batteries, lead acid battery are sealed, hence they cannot be serviced. These batteries can only be replaced. So this is, we can also say, the negative point of this battery. Like we cannot open this battery and give it for the service. This battery we can only replace. Lead acid battery also work in a short burst to provide power to starter motor. Now we discuss about the battery maintenance. Taking good care of your battery will help to extend its service life. Now there are a few tips that really helpful for to increase the lifespan of the battery. So the tips to keep your battery or car battery in a good condition. So first one is change every 4 years. Like after 4 years, we have to change the battery. Now second one advice is to check the acid level. Now third one is to add water carefully. Now fourth one is the conduct battery load test. So this test is also helpful to know the life cycle of the battery. Now then the clean the battery regarding regular time to time. Now the next one is the don't leave your car for too long. The next one is the keep the battery warm. And last one is the don't overcharge your battery. So these are the tips we have to keep in mind for the better lifespan of the battery. Now we discuss about the second one topic is the alternator. So first one question come in our mind, what is alternator? So the alternator is a type of electric generator used in the modern automobile to charge the battery and to power the electrical system when its engine is running. So by help of this type of device, like by help of the alternator, when the battery is not working, the electricity, or we can say the electric power, we can give to the different devices, or we can also charge the battery of the car. Now the component of the alternator. So there are different components we can see in this figure. So the first one is the rotor and starter. Now the second one is the voltage regulator. Third one is the diode rectifier. And fourth one is the cooling fan. So here we discuss mainly about this component. So first one we discuss about the rotor and starter. The rotor and starter are the electricity producing component of an alternator. The rotor, a cylindrical piece surrounded in a magnet, spin inside of starter, which hold a fixed set of conductive copper wiring. The movement of magnet over the wiring is what ultimately create electricity. Now the second one is the voltage regulator. So as the name suggests, it is used to regulate the amount of the voltage. The voltage regulator oversees the power the alternator makes. It monitors the level of voltage that is output to the battery and delivers power to the rest of the vehicle. Now third one is the diode rectifier. The rectifier convert the voltage from the alternator into a form that can be used by the battery to recharge. So this is the function of the diode rectifier. Now we discuss about how the alternator produce the electricity. The process of producing electricity began with the engine. So we know that the engine crankshaft is continuously rotating. So that rotation moment is mainly used to produce the electricity. So now we understand the operation. So for most modern vehicles, alternators are driven by the engine crankshaft via a separate belt. Like one belt is used that is attached with the engine crankshaft. So when the engine crankshaft rotates, this alternator is also rotated. The belt's movement, the mechanical energy, spin the alternator rotor at a high speed within the starter. Electricity is made as the rotor spins. The magnets surrounding the rotor are deliberately placed so that as they pass over the copper wiring in the starter, the magnetic field is created. This magnetic field is turned, produces voltage that is captured by this power then reaches the voltage regulator, which displays electricity to the vehicle and manage the amount of voltage the battery receives. So this is the working of the alternator, or we can say how the alternator produces the electricity. So mainly the mechanical motion of the crankshaft is used to produce the electricity. So in this lecture, we have discussed about the vehicle battery first, then we discuss about the alternator. Thank you. Hello and welcome to our channel Electronics and Communication Engineering. Congratulations to find us for learning. You are watching a lecture session on automotive electronics that has approx 15 sessions and more are coming up. We have more than 1200 sessions in various lecture series on courses for electronics and communication engineering. Watch it and learn. If you like it, share it, subscribe it and press bell icon to receive all updates on new session. Enjoy learning.